and welcome to Meet Your Mayor, where we talk with Lakewood's mayor about the priorities, opportunities, and issues shaping our community. I'm Christina McCauley. Joining us today is Mayor Jeff Wood. Mayor Wood was first elected to the Lakewood City Council in 2011 and was re-elected to a fourth term in 2024 by the voters of District 3. Before joining the City Council, he served for 12 years on Lakewood's Recreation and Community Services Commission. Mayor Wood, congratulations on your third term as mayor, and welcome to the program.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you here.
It's hard to believe it's been 5 years since.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Right.
So since the last time you were mayor, what have you been up to, both locally and regionally?
Well, one of the things that I did right after serving as mayor last time, I became president of the California Contract Cities Association. Obviously, contract cities is so important to Lakewood being the first contract city, and the last president was 20 years before me. Joe Esquivel, of course, was a good friend and a mentor of mine, and whose seat I actually have on the city council. So I became president shortly after serving as mayor, and a lot of time in Sacramento lobbying. We went to Washington to lobby, and just representing over 8 million Californians. That was probably one of the highlights of the last time after being mayor. And I recently became a regional council member for the Southern California Association of Government, SCAG. So I represent 4 cities in the region on the SCAG Regional Council. In addition to that, I've just been active in the community. I've helped bring Lemonade Day to Lakewood. I'm active as an alumni chair of the Lakewood JCs and just supporting our business community and Lakewood residents and nonprofits and government service organizations.
And I would imagine having that regional eye and that regional experience and bringing it back to Lakewood makes you even stronger as a mayor.
I think when cities are lobbying or cities are advocating, they traditionally look to Lakewood. What is Lakewood doing? Will Lakewood speak up? Will Lakewood be involved? And we have. We are on the forefront of lobbying for local control and issues that not only face Lakewood residents, face the county residents in Los Angeles and also statewide. So Lakewood is known as a city that will advocate, will fight, and I'm just proud to be among the city council that will be active regionally.
So what are some of the things that you're hoping to build and work on for this term?
Well, one of the things I want to do is continue to get more residents engaged. We have kind of a new population that maybe haven't been involved. They haven't gone to city events, and I just want to make sure that they're aware of the programs and opportunities they have to be engaged. We're going to look at doing some community walks and just really connecting businesses to the community, connecting the community to our nonprofits, and just really kind of engaging. I'd like to see us do some more mentoring for the youth. I mentioned Lemonade Day, which is a great program for 3rd through 5th graders, and we have our emerging leaders for our kind of middle school and high schools, but I want to make sure everybody is engaged in their community, regardless of their age or where they live. Just make sure their interests are known and that we can really connect them to the community.
Because it just makes investing in our youth and is just investing in our future, essentially, for Lakewood.
Right. I think that who we serve now, the youth are going to be future leaders. They need to understand how their government works. They need to understand who their council is. They need to come to council meetings. They need to see how we work with our nonprofits, how important it is to shop locally and to support our business community. All that ties into a community that has the resources and the economic ability to provide programs and services to the residents.
What do you think are some of Lakewood's strengths today, right now, 2026?
I think if I had to pick one, I would say it is our residents. Our residents are engaged. They let us know how they feel on issues. They'll speak up. They'll support us. When we tell them to lobby, they'll call Sacramento and Washington. So I think the strength is in the community. A lot of our businesses are owned by residents, and when they're needing some resources, the community will come together. They'll support those businesses. When we say we need you to lobby and call Sacramento on issues affecting us, they do it. So I think that's the strength. I think is the community that will be involved and will be engaged and will stand up and will serve and will support one another.
And with all of your experience as being mayor of Lakewood before, what do you see some of the opportunities are now and challenges?
You know, I think each time you're mayor, I mean, for most, it's every 5 years. I know, the first time I was just ending my first term, and, it takes a little bit to get, to get the experience. I think collaboratively, that was my theme as president of Contract Cities, was strength through collaboration. I have a strong relationship with council members throughout the region. I like to build on those strengths. I like to, what works in one city may work here, what we can share with others. I just think it's that ability to network. Our issues don't stop at the borders of Lakewood. We have issues that cross borders that, again, are regional, that we can work with other cities and just look for those challenges that we can overcome together. And again, it kind of goes back to collaboration. I think that's one word that I think is so important, is to collaborate.
So important, so important. And speaking of collaboration, the FIFA World Cup watch party, do you want to talk about how that brought our community together?
Yeah, we just recently hosted the final match of the FIFA World Cup. We didn't know who was going to be in it, but the community came out. We had a 13 by 23 foot television monitor in Mayfair Park, and over 300 residents chose to come out and sit with their neighbors and watch a soccer match. And, I didn't watch a lot of soccer and still learning the rules, but to be able to sit there with the residents and cheer on the sport and to see young people engaged that are the future athletes in our community, future Hall of Famers. They just got to meet with neighbors and just support everybody in a great park and for a great event. And I really feel like this is going to be the start of what we're going to do for future events, such as the Olympics coming up in a couple years and some of the other events we have, that we can come together as a community, just, and support teams. It may not be your team, it may, but the sport and the competition and just the camaraderie of our residents is something that I think everybody really enjoyed.
It's something very Lakewood, between the block parties and the concerts in the park. People seem to just love to get together and get to know each other and spend time with their neighbors.
Yeah, people brought picnics. They supported the food trucks that were there. Some of the younger attendees got to go on inflatables. The parents could see them. It was all confined. We had a little mini pitch that we had different groups playing against each other and kicking the ball around and just coming together on a nice Sunday afternoon in one of the best parks in the region, Mayfair Park.
That's for sure. So is there anything else you wanted to share with Lakewood residents?
Well, I think for the residents, I really, again, look for those opportunities to be engaged, whether it's supporting our youth at Lemonade Day that we have once a year, or looking for the nonprofits and community-based organizations that you can be involved in. And if you don't know how to get involved, our city's website has information on the nonprofits. Reach out to the city council, reach out to city staff, reach out to your neighbors. And again, look for those ways to, there may be an interest. And if there's an interest that you don't see out there and something that would benefit the community, let us know. Maybe there's a group that we can start it, or a group might already be planning something between the block party, between the events we have at the holiday tree lighting, summer concerts in the park where we get thousands of people on a Thursday evening to come listen to bands. I mean, those are all great ways to come out and enjoy the community. And we're stronger when we work together, when we interact, when we meet our neighbors and look for those, again, all those events that brings us together.
Very well said. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Mayor, and for sharing your vision with us for Lakewood in the year ahead. We're really looking forward to it.
Thank you.